Hi everybody, WaxFraud here, and welcome back to the Hardcore Minecraft Let's Play series. Right now, we are chilling at the huge mining operation that we built in the last episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, I really do appreciate it. We got this thing powered up by the mill in the back, and there are 4 buildings in total that are keeping this thing functioning. This is the initial cave where you can enter in the operation unless you're going in through the buildings up there, but on the conveyor belt, these mine carts are going to be taking all of the ore straight up through the storage. Today we are going to be draining an ocean monument. I've never done that in Minecraft, let alone hardcore Minecraft, so we'll see how this goes today. But this build, this giant mining operation, this was one of the most fun builds that I've ever made. I had a blast building this thing. We have everything from this room displaying all the factory elements, to the trophy room across the hall that displays all of the ores that we've collected so far. The only one that we don't have, like I mentioned, is the deep slate emerald ore. We need that. To me, it's kind of like the blue axolotl. I don't even know if I've ever held a deep slate emerald ore in hardcore Minecraft, but I have also never held a blue axolotl in hardcore Minecraft. We need a blue axolotl. On a recent Twitch stream, we connected the huge mining operation up to the Mason Trading Hall with this cozy little bridge right here, so now the whole world is connected. By the way, it is twitch.tv/WaxFraud if you want to join anytime. I do stream every single day, and we have started multi-streaming. I think right now my favorite part of the build is the backside over here, though. I planted a bunch of tall jungle trees and spruce trees. These aren't even custom trees, but they just made the build come together back here. The redstone for sure makes this build pop right up against the coarse dirt in the podzol. It's just really out here. Or if you're stranded down in the river, you can make your way up, like this cow over here who has been stuck in the water forever. I made this staircase and he just gets further away from it. Sir, I'm going to give you a push this way, but I will help you no more. Also, by the tree farm, I put a small staircase that uses all the same elements, but we still need to finish this part of the river. The Aurora Borealis is looking beautiful tonight. This build, I just love how it's nestled in between Armadilliopolis and the library and the Mason Trading Hall. It just feels like it fits here very well. Today is going to be pretty fun, though. We're going to go out into the ocean beyond these ice spikes. And we have a phantom. Dude, get at it. You're done. There's a couple things we gotta do before we drain this ocean monument. I'm gonna head down to this goal board. There's one sign left, and we're gonna take this guy off right now. Okay, so now if we drain the ocean monument, we have 9 new goals, and I have a lot of fun ideas that I want to put on there. Just have to wait till the end of the episode, and we'll see exactly which goals we put up. Next on the list, we gotta get some shulker boxes. We're gonna head to the desert, but not before we mend up this bow. This thing is almost done. Durability 40 out of 384. It's almost gone. We might as well get another bow and mend this thing up. What's going on, Daniel? How you doing today? Always gotta say what's up to the mobs that are chilling, trapped in your world, not moving. I feel bad sometimes. Glow Squid, you should not be in the spider farm. I don't know what you're doing back there, but I'm gonna find you in the hopper eventually. Now we can move back to the skeleton farm. I'm glad these are all connected by this little hallway system. It makes it very convenient. But let's hop into... Oh, we already have some skeletons coming through. Let's go. I will see you guys later. Have fun. See ya. I might not even need to get some skeletons right now. Yeah, exactly. We already have a bunch of bows. I will just take these guys out, though. You get out of here, and you get out of here. Come on, buddy. Couldn't just leave them hanging there in the glass. They needed to be turned into bones. I'm wondering how many levels this is going to cost, because I have already mended this thing up a couple times. That's 33. I wonder what's this? That's too expensive, so I have to spend 33 points right now. Totally fine, though, because with the Mason Trading Hall, we can easily get those points back. I'm going to fly past Waxsteros real fast to the desert that we initially found a long time ago. I'm going to go take some sand out. It's about time we do that. The sunset's looking magnificent through this meadow. This is a mighty fine flight. Super cozy indeed. I think it's maybe about 1,000 blocks out, a little farther than I thought. I believe it's right past this jungle, but wait, is that it down there? Nope, that's just more jungle. We got a baby zombie burning down here. Buddy, what are you doing? Where are you going? Right here, I believe, is the closest desert village to our home, so this will probably be the camel that we end up taking back when we do that camel sanctuary. Don't want to landscape too much next to the village. Let's just start flattening out some of this land over here. Take as much sand as we can get. It's possible we end up doing multiple trips. It really just depends on how big the circle is we're making around that ocean monument. Getting geared up for this is exciting. I've drained the inside of an ocean monument before, but I've never done the exterior, so I just can't wait. Oh my god, I forgot about all these desert sounds. It makes it feel like there's a creeper around me at all times. I do not like that. Especially with a little cave right here where a creeper could possibly spawn. This is just terrifying. I love the new ambient sounds, but like I said in the last episode, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get used to that. Instead of doing a time-lapse, I'm going to do what I usually do, and I'm going to go live on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time. I'm going to get a bunch of sand. Feel free to join. It is twitch.tv/WaxFraud. 2 hours later. After a little bit of work, you can gather a bunch of bunnies up on a flat area of sand, and you can get yourself 8 shulker boxes filled up with many stacks of sand as well. This is going to be great for draining the monument. Let's get on out of here. Made it back with 3 rockets. Nice. Could use a couple more rockets. Also, we need to head to this corner. We have a little bit of brewing that we need to do. We have some potion of water breathing and some potion of invisibility that we got from the wandering trader, but the water breathing, these are only 3 minutes, so we need to add some redstone. Slap these guys in, and boom. We have 3 of each potion, and I do believe I have a conduit around here somewhere, just using it for decoration. Not gonna lie, I forgot where that is. Let's just go make another one. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just dreaming that up, making things up in my head. Let's grab a Heart of the Sea and some Nautilus shells. I believe 1 conduit should do it. Now, we need to go all the way back to episode 1 to remember where these ocean monuments are. Where we spawned, there's one in between here and the iron farm. There's one all the way over here. And then there's a third one that's past the iron farm as well. So we have 3 ocean monuments to be able to work with right now. I believe we have our first one right here. That is most definitely an ocean monument. Those are guardians. But you may notice right here, this is the train tracks that take you to the iron farm from our village. So this is a little bit too close. If we wanted to do a huge circle around this thing, we might encroach a little bit too much on this. So with that in mind, let's fly to the one that's a little bit more in the deeper ocean. On the edge of the ice spike biome, next to Armadillopolis, we have this one. It's actually pretty close, a little closer than I thought to our home. So I'm going to set up a small base right here on this iceberg. I bet I can take out the 3 big guardians in maybe less than 8 minutes. Let's find out. I'm going to go invisible, and I'm going to be able to breathe underwater. Let's get down there. I haven't been to an ocean monument in a long time, especially in hardcore. None of these guys can see me, I'm pretty sure, which is pretty cool. Let's hop in. Let's find this guy. Let's, okay, nope, not you. Get away, sir. I forgot that invisibility doesn't matter if you have all of your armor on. That's hilarious. Get out of here. Get out. Whoa, there's a lot of them in here. Ooh, that just reminded me all of the prismarine blocks that we're about to be able to build with. Ugh, I can't wait. There's usually, yep, there he is. I was gonna say there's usually one up here. To be gone. Ouch, ouch, ow. He's got thorns. Sir, stop dodging this. Get out of here. Ow. I will take that sponge. Thank you very much. Ooh, sponges. I can't wait to use these also. This will make draining the ocean monument probably a lot easier. Found the room with the gold. I could definitely use this later. Get out. Don't be trying to hit me, sir, with your lasers. I don't want that. There's usually some of them in this back hallway. Let's get around here. I don't see any yet. Never mind. I spoke too soon. I see you, buddy. Get out of here. Be gone. I always forget these guys are much stronger than they appear. They take a lot of damage. This little guy over here can be gone. Get out of here, dude. Had to take 1 more water breathing. I thought I could get it done in 8 minutes, but it was seemingly impossible. Oh, looks like I see the big guy right here, and there's a lot of obstacles to be able to swim around to dodge his attacks, which is very nice. The fact that he has thorns, though, is just wild. Sir, be gone. Couple other guardians right here. That was the 3rd one, though. I believe we are good to go. We can get out of here. No more mining fatigue from now on. Make sure we got the last sponge. We're good to go. Let's find our way out of here. I'm gonna need these 3 sponges for sure, though, because I didn't see a sponge room. Normally there's a room where you can find a bunch of the sponges in and take them home, dry them out, but I did not see that in this ocean monument. I guess they don't generate in all of them. Take in all the prismarine, though, real quick, because I'd like to put this conduit to use. Also, without mining fatigue, we can just hop our way out of here. Nope, not that way. Well, actually, never mind. Let's hop in here. We can, yeah, let's get the gold. I'll take all of this, thank you. Dark prismarine is something I never really build with, but once I have an abundance of it, it might become one of my favorite blocks. Let's see, though. We are free with the mining fatigue. Perfect. Let's get out of here. And, of course, it's raining. It is always raining. I do not have my elytra on. Let's get that on so we can get out of here. All of the loot can go back in a shulker box by itself. We need to put this away to start using the sand. I think I might make a big stone circle real quick. Maybe some dirt blocks we'll have to do today, but rain or shine, we're gonna have to get this thing worked on. Okay, so I don't know how I'm just realizing this right now, but this is a 4x4 in the middle here, so it's gonna be hard to center it on a single block. But we're just gonna have to live with it. Let's dig up here and get out as much as we can. Oh my god, there's so many guardians right here. I wonder what'll happen if I drink Potion of Invisibility. I'm gonna fly over real quick, and I'm gonna quickly take off my elytra. I don't know if they'll see me anymore. Boom, boom. I am now invisible. No one is ever going to find me ever again. Although trying to swim in the water without Depth Strider is a pain. This thing is going to be quite large. We're going out 132 blocks. Thinking about it, this could be lined up with an even-numbered circle. We'll just have to see. Guardians, they do look super cool, but I always kind of forget how annoying they are. They're always just kind of messing with you with their lasers and stuff. I wish they would just kind of leave you alone. I do smell a Guardian farm coming soon, though, so we can get unlimited prismarine. I feel kind of crazy walking around here with 0 armor, and where are my feet and my hands? Time to get this thing lined up. Need about 16 blocks to start. And you guys have maybe seen it before. I am just using the circle generator to look at pixels to generate this giant circle. The only thing about making circles this big is if you mess up, you have to take out a lot of blocks. I'm really hoping we just measure this inch by inch very slowly. I don't want to have to take anything out. Pretty soon you will be farmed, buddy. Okay, we got the circle built. We got pretty much everything all the way lit up. I'll fly up real quick just to show you. This thing is huge. Now I do believe we should get on the underside of the dirt real quick. Let's make a glass wall. Once we have everything drained out, this is going to look amazing. We're going to be able to see all the kelp rising, all the squid swimming around. Kinda giddy about this project. I haven't really ever made anything like this, so I'm excited to see what happens. The glass already looks beautiful right now with the shaders. This is gorgeous. If you're wondering why everything looks so good... Dang, dude, I am just a totem and a glass block. That is nuts. But if you're wondering why everything looks so clear underwater, it's because that conduit is working right now. Luckily, after going about 132 blocks out, if you get all 3 rings on this conduit, this thing is working mighty fine all the way out to the rings. And even further, dude, check this thing out. This thing is nuts. Got a guardian right here. He doesn't even see me because I am nothing. Running out of glass. We're gonna have to go back to the library trading hall pretty soon. Man, I love coming back to this place. We don't get to enjoy this library too much anymore. I don't really have to come back for glass, but I guess now is a giant project, so we're gonna have to come back multiple times. This place is huge. And you know what? We gotta say what's up to Mendington. We do need to check on his well-being. I don't like the guy, but, you know, he does deserve a well-being check. He looks well to me. Fine and dandy. Stay up there, dude. Thank you, librarian, for the glass. I appreciate you. I'm gonna need a couple shulker boxes at least. So in case you're new to the series and wondering why all of the villagers have names, they are just after Twitch chatters that redeemed channel points to get their names in this world. So if you want to hop into the Twitch streams, feel free anytime. I love flying through the snowy biomes. It's so bright, and then we get to the ocean, and this thing is about to be glorious. I love the location here, just not too far. 1 rocket flight away from home. Let's grab another invisibility potion real quick. I'm pretty sure to make some more, I need to make some night vision potion, which I don't need because I have the conduit working. And then we add a fermented spider eye, and then it turns into a potion of invisibility. Got about 3 shulker boxes filled up here, and we have a lot of work ahead of us right now. I believe this is about to require thousands upon thousands of glass blocks. I'm just mentally preparing myself. Looks like we have some structures to possibly dig through, because this glass is going to go right over... Or actually, maybe it's going to miss this one, but it is going to go right over one of these structures right here. Aha, what's in the chest? Ooh, a treasure map. I'm going to say most likely one that I've been to before, but we got to check it out. Looks like it's not too far, right on the beach over here. I think I've grabbed this one. This was from like episode 1 or 2 at least. Yeah, this one's right next to home. We definitely found this one, episode 1. Okay, something I didn't realize earlier is the abandoned portal down here. We gotta take this real fast. Oh yeah, I'm taking all this. Give me the loot, thank you. And the crying obsidian, I will take this too. It's kind of cool that this is here. We could possibly keep it and use it later on. Now, if we wanted to grid this thing out, we can use all of the sand, which we do have. I have a lot of sand right here that we've gathered, 8 shulker boxes to be exact. And when you look at my face right now, you can tell how serious I am when I say I need more sponges. I only have 3 that I got from the Elder Guardians, and I need a lot more. So let's fly home real quick. I got some potions to make. Slap some water bottles in here, start with the nether wart, then we're going to move on to the golden carrots. I just need 2 of them. We need 2 fermented spider eyes. Well, actually, I do have a pufferfish on me. Let's use this to make a potion of water breathing real quick. And then these 3 over here, these can be potion of invisibility. Perfect water breathing. Okay, let's get this with the redstone. Same thing over here, but with the fermented spider eye first. There it is, the next ocean monument. Let's, okay, let's do this real quick. Invisibility, and let's do water breathing. Let's hop in and see what we can do. Let's throw that, throw that. Time to go down. This is so menacing right here. Just a sword and a totem, nothing else. But here goes nothing. I am invisible, and I can breathe. I think I need to go down to the other side. It's very nice being able to swim through here without anything seeing you. It's beautiful. You can still get mining fatigue, though. And there's the first Elder Guardian. Okay, hold on. Let me get in a spot right here. Let's put on pretty much everything that we need to. Slap all of the armor on, and let's go. I'm gonna fight this guy right now. Boom. Boom. Let's get over here. Boom. 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 And come through with a boom. And one... Wait, hold on. Oh, geez, I'm stuck. And another boom. And a boom. You're done. I'll take the sponge. Thank you. I bet there's another one down back in these hallways. We just need to continue checking. Ooh, and I think I see some basalt right here. That means there's a geode hooked up. The next Elder Guardian is right around the corner. Okay, let's do this real quick. Boom, 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 and we're ready to fight. See you later, bud. Boom! This guy just tried flying away. Dude, ouch. Wait, hold on. Ouch. This guy's a little powerful. Hold on, dude. Back to being invisible. Nobody can see me. I believe the last guy would be at the tippy top. Well, 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 what do you know? Oh, I have mining fatigue. I can't even take this out. Okay, let's get the last Elder Guardian. I believe this is the... Oh, yep, that's him. Okay, so let's put all this on. Boom, boom, and let's be on our way. I'm coming. See ya. See ya. Not bad. We got 3 more wet sponges. Dude, you're gonna have to get out of here, man. I still have my suit on. There we go. I think this is the way. Yeah, we do have some sponges. There might be some more sponges, because I'm sitting here thinking, I believe the route that I took last time was a different route. Let me break through real quick. I swear I almost went the right way. Oh, we have more sponges on this side. Okay, this is great. How many sponges are we about to have? We have 3 back at home, and hold on, let's collect these on the ceiling. We have 58. We have 61, almost an entire stack of sponges. This is great. Also, the invisible body inside the armor looks absolutely crazy. I'm gonna sneak in here real quick and take some of the gold from the center. Thank you very much. I'll take all of this. And I can't really find the entrance right now, so what I'm gonna do is just go right here and break out. That's right. I'm free! Okay, one day we are going to revamp this one as well. I'm gonna get out of here before I put any armor on. Now, none of them can see me back here in between these icebergs. Okay, let's put the pants back on, the elytra, helmet, boots, and we can be on our way. We might do this monument next, we might do another monument next, but this one is surely on the list. Can't wait to one day come back to this ocean monument. We will get there soon. Let's set up a small furnace operation here, 1 and 2, and we'll go coal right there, coal right there, coal right there, coal right there. We'll split this up into 4 equal parts. That way we can come back and not really have to wait too long to get these dried out. And while these are drying initially, it won't even take that long. What's really going to take a while is all of the sand that we need to place right now. We have way too much sand to place. I don't even know if I have enough with me right now. I am now basically invisible. Let's just take all this off. Just gonna build some sand walls up against the fence. I'm gonna do grids of 5 by 5. This right here is really what's gonna take the longest. I'm gonna have to stare at the ocean for a very long time. Slowly but surely, all of the sand will be placed. I figured this might take a while if we do it by hand, so I thought maybe we could possibly try a little bit of a redstone contraption. We'll get an observer hooked up right behind this guy, and 1 block of space right here with a sticky piston on the other side of the other observer. Slap that guy down right there, and then if we get a block of redstone, boom. This sure does sound annoying, but if we were to hop right on top of it, we could just start placing as much sand as we want very, very quickly. I am very glad I remembered something like this. We are placing way faster. This is great. Seems like this one's not going up because of the kelp. We're gonna have to move the kelp, and that's a lot of sand down here, dude. Gonna have to be careful. Probably remove all the kelp, otherwise... Oh my god, that's loud. Yeah, probably gonna have to jump down, remove some of the kelp real fast. That way we don't have as many issues losing all the sand. We're starting a new quadrant over here. I really thought that there was going to be enough sand in my inventory, but no, I'm gonna have to make multiple trips to the desert because this is so much sand. I think I would have gone absolutely insane if I didn't use this redstone machine. Here's something to think about, though. If we don't want to have to go get more sand, we could just take the quadrant down that we had made over to the left side over here. If we fly up, you'll see this entire quadrant is complete. We could just bring the sponges down here. Then as we take out the water from each row, we will move the sand over to the next quadrant. So we do have a ravine down here. Some of the sand went all the way down. Actually, we have some gold I should take. Might as well. Never have too much gold. But the ravine itself, not really even sure if I want this to be here, so I'm going to cover it up, and if we want to take it out later, we certainly can. The ravine can provide natural walls to help the sponges take the water out, but for right now, we're just going to close up the ravine. Looks like part of the ocean monument goes all the way down here. We could get some free prismarine, because I still don't think I'm going to have the ravine show itself back here. Now, with an ocean floor created, we can finally get all of these rows taken out. Let's just start over here on the end. Let's sponge it up. Sponges are absolutely amazing. It's crazy how much water they take away. I am gonna have to light this up though, because these creepers are spawning and this is not okay. Couple of sponges down the middle, looking good. Also, the sound of the sponge absorbing the water is kind of crazy. Is that new or is that how it's always been? The stone has been revealed. We have dry land. The sponges have officially done their work. We have no water in all of these rows. This is looking pretty cool. It's nice to see the ocean monument just be part of the land. I can walk on top of this now. Here comes arguably the most fun part, though. We can take the sand out by doing this, placing a torch right there, and watch it all fall like this. I'm going to be doing a lot of collecting right now. Let's do this. Boom. Over and over and over again. Don't get to do this very often, but this is probably one of the most satisfying features of the game. This is just so mesmerizing. It's awesome. Dude, these guardians are just taking out all of the squids. There is ink everywhere. Oh man, and I left that redstone machine just running. The ocean monument looks so cool out of water, and I've seen some tails kind of pop out through the blocks. I'm wondering how many guardians are spawning in there now that I've taken away so many spawnable blocks. I've been working on this live though, and in order to get the rest of this submerged a little bit faster, I might need to go get some more sponges, so I'm gonna go find the ocean monument that I crossed in the very first episode. I have Potion of Invisibility and Water Breathing on me. We should be a-okay. So here's the iron farm. This is where I spawned, and that means there should be an ocean monument right next to this coastline. We got it. I'm drinking up. Let's get these potions in us. Let's toss the bottles. Get you out of here. Get you out of here. Let's be on our way. I don't have any mining fatigue yet, so I threw the armor back on. I'm just going to slide right through. And okay, there's a lot of guardians. I'm going through here. There's usually some elder guardians down here. There's the fatigue. Okay, and there's the elder guardian. Gotcha, sir. Gotcha, sir. You're going to have to be gone. You are no match for the sword. I'll see you later, buddy. What did I just pick up right there? What was that? Did I just pick a tide armor trim? Whoa! I completely forgot that the tide armor trim was a thing. That's awesome. Here, another Elder Guardian around the corner. I'm throwing the armor back on, and is he? Yep, he's in here. Okay, buddy, I see you. I hear you. You're going down. This is my third ocean monument this episode, buddy. You are no match. And be gone, sir. Now I just gotta find that top room. I think right here is kind of cheating. Whoa, there's like a hole in the ceiling. Okay. Oh, I've never seen this before. It looks like everything is kind of shifted or maybe in the wrong spot, but I guess I just kind of got through a little bit quicker than I thought I would. Don't really care about draining these ocean monuments over here too much. I only want to drain one. I just need more sponges. But here's the room and here's the guy. Sir, oh man, do not be smacking me. I'm smacking you. At least with the Elder Guardians, we got 3 more sponges, but I'm hoping to find a sponge room right now. Found us a sponge room. I hope this gets us to at least like a stack and a half. Just under. We have 64 plus 31. Not bad. Now we can get this project done a little quicker. I'm going to break out the side and I'm going to fly out of here. One day we're coming back to this ocean monument. I like how it's kind of barely over the ground here too. I like when the pillars stick up. Ooh, and we have a geode that we can come back to now without mining fatigue. This is great. Never mind, I lied. We are going to go all the way over here because I know that there's another ocean monument. I passed it on the way to get my pale oak. There it is right here. Okay, let's fly up real fast. I'm going to take both potions and I'm going to dive in. Throw you, and let's just head on down. Just keeping on the armor initially in case we pass anybody, and now that I am not to be seen, let's take everything off. I am invisible, looking for the Elder Guardian, and there he is. Wait, can the Elder Guardian still see me? Let me tell you, that was pretty creepy. He was just staring at me. There's the mining fatigue, and there's my armor. I'm going in, dude. You're going down! I need more sponges! See you later, dude. This guy needs to get out of my way. Thank you, sir. And is there another Elder Guardian over here? I thought there would be. I've gone pretty much the entire way around, and I've only seen one. Unless the other one is right here. There you are. Boom. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna smack him once, and then I'm gonna go around the pillar, and I'm gonna smack him again. Boom. And I'm gonna go around the pillar, and he has no idea what's about to happen. Boom. I'm gonna come around over here with a quick 1 and a 2. And now I just gotta find my way up to the tippy top to get this last guardian. Ooh, I see the last guy. Is he like... Oh, wait, this is the top room. I was confused for a moment. It didn't really look like the top room at first. Oh, wait, I think the hole doesn't come out through the middle. I think I got like 2 or 3 more hits on this guy. Whoa, he just sent me back. Oh, never mind. I have Dolphin's Grace. That is unsolicited. I did not want that. Although I am too fast for this guy to catch now. Thank you, Dolphin. I accept your help on that. That was great. I will say I'm a little disappointed. I could not find another sponge room in here, but, I mean, at least a stack and a half of sponges is pretty nice. Guys, I don't think you're supposed to be here. You're in the wrong place for sure. Ouch, buddy. I know that's gonna hurt. Don't do it. It's crazy how there's a raid spawning on the ocean monument down here. I never thought I'd see a pillager raid next to an ocean monument. This guardian down here is part of the raid now. This guy is way too quick. Fly to the nether real fast. This is a pretty fast means of getting everything dried out. It's a little loud, but it's pretty fast. Float on over to the portal. How did that moss carpet hurt me right there? I don't get it. Sometimes I just get smacked up on the weirdest things. But now we are through the portal and we can steam it up. This is the loudest steam block in the game. It is so loud. Who'd have thought that this would kind of try to break your eardrums? Sponges are just out here sizzling. Sounds like we're cooking burgers out here. I'm not sure what's more satisfying. Is it placing all the sand with that redstone machine, or is it placing all these sponges absorbing up all the water? Which one is it? They both rock. Starting to lean towards the sponges just because the sounds alone are amazing. It's crazy how much 1 stack and a half of sponges can do. This is nuts. We have all of the water, almost all of it, I mean, gone from this one row. That's enough squelching for now. Let's get all the sponges back and dry them up and repeat the process over and over and over. Now, in order to complete half the project, we just gotta finish taking out the rest of the sand wall right here, and boom. You know what? Let's fly up real quick. I want to show you guys the progress so far. This is insane. Halfway done. Now to use the rest of this sand we're collecting to completely dry up the other 2 quarters. Time to fly back over here. These guardians are everywhere, and this is louder than ever. This project is absolutely crazy, and I admire everyone who's done this before. This is nuts. As I'm taking down this sand, I'm pretty sure I hear the pillagers on the other side. Yeah, I definitely hear them. Hold up, where are they? They're on top of the ocean monument. And it looks like they fell all the way down here. Guys, oh man, they're all ready to shoot. Well, so am I. Let's go here and there and see ya. We have so much space for mobs to spawn now. Before the sand wall can be finished, we're gonna have to come down and take all of the suspiciousness away from this gravel. This has gotta go. Let's see what we can find today. We got ourselves a wooden hoe to start, and some more suspicion right here. Is this another wooden hoe? We have 2 wooden hoes immediately. Alright, off to a great start. Looks like a little bit more suspicion around the corner, and a pottery sherd, finally. I am not even close to having all the pottery sherds, so the more the merrier. Or we bring the glass all the way down. I know there's gonna be some extra suspicious gravel down here. Looks like we had one buried. Please give us a sherd. Not too bad. We got 2 blade pottery sherds already. And it looks like a sea lantern in here to take out. We have some of the glazed terracotta. And what do we get? Ooh, some gold. What do we got under here? Just a little bit of suspicion. And that's an emerald. I love the archaeology. You can always find so much. And there's another hoe. I'm over here swimming mistaken. There's a couple structures that are pretty far away from the barrier, but we're still going to search through them. Oh, perfect. We got a sherd right here. And what do we got? Plenty pottery sherd. Let's go. Another wooden hoe. These things are very abundant. Got ourselves a 3rd sherd over here. What is this? The mourner. Not too bad. And we got a 2nd chest all the way out here. What is this? Get out of the way, buddy. There's even a buried treasure map. It's probably... Yep, this one we definitely have been to before. It's right around the corner. Yep, this one is for sure right around the corner. We have been here twice. We are starting to take chunks out of this circle like slices of pie. This is insane. We have 3 of the sides done here. We can finish bringing the glass all the way down to the bottom. And now we should be able to safely put in more sand without covering up any suspicious gravel. I'm pretty sure we got it all. Start loading it up here until it reaches the edge of the circle. There are guardians just flopping around everywhere. Kinda crazy, all the way at the edge of the circle too. What are you doing, buddy? You are disturbing the peace. Be gone. These guardians are absolutely everywhere. They're all over the place. So we're gonna have to drink some more invisibility. Let's get out of here real quick. We haven't really given them much room to spawn in the first place, so they're starting to spawn and hop all the way down here. And there sure are a lot of them, so let's get invisible real quick. Toss that out, let's remove everything, and let's hop on down. Now we can finally swim down here without the guardians seeing us. Perfect. It's kind of crazy how many of these guys there are. Let's go boom, boom, boom. Use all the sponges. Time to take this out. Then they can't even see me, so there's just random sponges taking out the wall. These sponges are appearing out of absolutely nowhere. This is so goofy looking with just the silk touch hoe and the totem taking out the sponges. Something here just ain't right. Just one more wall to take out with the torches. Let's collect this sand. All will fall and all will be open. The sun rays poking through the glass. This place is looking extra blue. It's looking gorgeous. Pack all this into a quick little shulker box. Let's grab the rest of the remains. That should be all of them. Not seeing anything else lying on the floor. Look at this. This circle is huge. Took me many streams to get all this taken out. We'll get the conduit taken out after we get the interior completely drained. I'll open it up right here and there. This can be the start. Okay, we have guardians everywhere. One already flew out and is just flopping around on the ground, and they don't suffocate to the air. They're just going to be flopping around forever. You can see their spikes just sticking out through all of the corners, and they're trying to attack me as soon as I get in. You know what? Let's start taking some of these out right away. Probably gonna need another invisibility potion, but for... Okay, yeah, that's a lot of them. We need to make a quick detour back home. We'll start cooking up some more of the invisibility potions. I wonder if my shadow will disappear if I drink this. This is gonna be... And there it goes. I was just curious. Let's toss that bottle down. I have all of my armor gone. Let's kind of leave it in the hot bar just in case. There goes a guardian. Oh, down he goes, taking some damage. Let's hop in. No one should be able to see me. And I think we're good. Let's take away some of these blocks of water from there. Take away some on the ceiling. I'm gonna make it so none of the guardians can even spawn anywhere close to this front room. Now I can just walk around here freely. Then we can create a nice little base of operations where the guardians can't bother us as much. Well, this room's gonna be fun to take out because there's so much space, but just might as well spam the sponges as fast as we can. Delete all possible spaces where these guardians can spawn. They can't see me, that just makes this twice as funny. Them not being able to see me making all of these flopping noises makes this twice as goofy. Taking out these sponges seems very dangerous right now. There's a lot of guardians. There's all these random back hallways that you gotta clear out as well. There's so much of this water back here. I heard water flowing. It took me a while to find this little hallway. I believe right here is going to be the last sponge. Let's just make sure it's all torched up. I'm thinking now what I could do is start clearing out a lot of this prismarine. If we want to build some stuff inside of here, or better yet, just clear it out so that it's easier for next episode when we take out the outer layer of all these blocks, then we can revamp and redesign this entire area. So you know what, let's just do it. Let's take all the prismarine out and see how much the interior can leave us with. My guess is there's going to be loads of prismarine bricks. There's going to be some prismarine and then the dark prismarine as well, but the prismarine bricks, I think we're going to get a lot of that. And what do you know, just some random water. This place will never be actually drained until we clear out all of the prismarine. I wonder how many sea lanterns we're going to get left with as well. These things are just lovely. To me, they're like the first of the frog lights. Speaking of frog lights, those are going to be coming soon. The frog light farm is basically set up in the nether. We just need to make an episode out of it. Time to spend the next few hours using all of the durability on both of my pickaxes. The Endermen have already been through here unloading some gravel. My goodness. These guys just do not know how to quit. This room will be fun. I know I'm getting a little bit more dark prismarine right here. And 8 free sea lanterns. Let's go. With the little help of a beacon, this goes much faster though. You can take all of these blocks out pretty quickly and then you turn around and you got this whole thing cleared out. There is so much space in the ocean monument once all of the walls are gone. We can add them over here. We have a couple shulker boxes filled up with all of the blocks that we gathered. And yeah, like I mentioned, it was a lot of the prismarine bricks, a little bit of the prismarine itself, and the sea lanterns over here. Man, we got a bunch of these too. The beacon sure does help. I recommend using this for sure. I'm gonna leave the beacon here though, because right now, it's not every day that the ocean monument is drained, so I'm just gonna take it all in and just keep it here for a second. Until, of course, next episode when we completely redesign this thing. But what I want to do, like I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, is get 9 new goals on that goal board. We must deliver on all promises. I'm gonna start the first goal off like this. We're gonna do a giant fishing ship. Next, something I've been trying to get done for a while is a camel sanctuary. We're not only going to be taking care of the camels, but the sniffer sanctuary, this one is going to be coming as well. Using all caps, these are not really able to fit on every line here. I'd like to finish the custom river over by the turtle sanctuary, and what I mean, if you guys don't remember, it's this little river over here beyond the gate that wraps all the way around over towards the Mason Trading Hall. The frog light farm is probably the most important goal on here right now. That's why it's going right in the middle. Also, we did get these frogs back in episode 1. It's about time we just give them a sanctuary themselves. Also, Paul and Pablo, they're going to need a home. The polar bear sanctuary, that's going to have to be coming soon. I think the nether hub is due for construction. We need to get that thing finished. And while we're talking about the nether, we might as well get the blaze farm up, because pretty soon we're going to need an unlimited source of fuel. And I know we could use lava, but I'd rather just use blaze rods. Coming back down with the squid sauce, and let's light all this up to make them a little bit more prominent. When I'm flying by, I want to remember that we still have some goals on the board. And we will be tackling these over the next few episodes. Not all of them once in a row. There's going to be a couple other episodes sprinkled in and throughout. Like, of course, the redesigning of this ocean monument. It's about time we get this taken care of. I can't believe we got this thing entirely drained. It took a long time, but I'm glad we got it done. Also, the reason that I'm splitting the episode into 2 different parts, episodes 17 and 18, is because it would just be way too long if I tried to redesign the ocean monument after draining it. My videos are already kind of long. We don't need a 2-hour video. So, guys, be on the lookout for the next episode after this. I cannot wait to get this redesigned. Also, thanks for joining the streams where we got everything worked on here. Live on Twitch, it was twitch.tv/WaxFraud, and thanks for joining on the YouTube streams as well. You guys absolutely rock. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure to join the Discord if you're not in there. Also, thanks to all the new subscribers and members here on YouTube. You guys rule. Thank you so much. Time to end this video now, so I'm going to say goodbye. You guys take care of yourselves. Bye.